It is Tuesday, August 3rd, 2010. Welcome to freetradingvideos.com, D7 here. And the stocks suffer some modest losses, at least, from yesterday's big gains. And we can see right here that Dow closes 0.36% to the downside, and almost 0.5% down on the S&P, more than 0.5% down on the Nasdaq, and the Russell's down, knocking at the door of a full percent here, and a little pop here at almost 3% on the VIX. And after hours, the time that I'm doing this video, the market just closed, and we continue to be a little southbound on the futures. Anyway, just as what we did expect, we're finding resistance at the 100-day moving average, and per usual, we are looking at the S&P daily, and we have this rising wedge. Now we have a formation in the making. So, question to everybody down in your comments. I would like to know exactly what type of reversal pattern do we have at this very moment. Speaking of this, we do have a rising wedge, and speaking of this, we also have a bearish divergence on the MACD. So not a whole lot has changed from yesterday, other than the fact that that trend line that we did draw has acted as resistance. So what are we expecting at this moment? Well, what we have is a pinching pattern taking place, and the pinching pattern comes between this big, nice, look at this, resistance, and actually this resistance goes back a little bit, but this 1117, what was our low for today? Low on this was 1116.76. Now remember that number, 1116.76. Let's take this, go down, 1116.78. I mean, these lines, gang, once you draw them and learn how to draw these correctly, they are so good. I mean, to the penny. And I hope you guys can respect and appreciate what it is that I'm showing you here. We had nice support at this major line. Look how thick I made this. I made it even a darker color coming across, and it was significant that we busted past it, and it doesn't surprise me that it's acting as support. If you really want to learn how to do this and how to put these correct lines on, seriously, mentoring is where it's at. Gang, that is the missing puzzle piece to you in trading and trading well. You have to be mentored. Let me just tell you, I'm up on a soapbox all of a sudden, wasn't expecting you to do this, but 100% of all those traders that I know that they don't just talk the talk, but they walk the walk. 100% of them have one thing in common, and that is they all have a trading mentor. And I know that I suffered in my trading before I went and got mentored myself many moons ago. And mentoring is where it's at. You want to be showed, we want to be taken by the hand. You want to be showed how to trade and trade correctly, and you want to be able to learn in days what it would take a normal person years to do. Market tuition is very expensive. What you want to do is put a tourniquet on your losses today. Put a tourniquet on them. Learn how to trade with the odds stacked heavily in your favor. So that's what trading is all about. All right, so anyway, we have this rising wedge. Rising wedges are more bearish than they are bullish, and we do have a bearish divergence on the MACD, but we still stay above the histogram zero line, which gives us some bullish hope at least. But I'll tell you, gang, if we stay within the confines of this rising wedge, I don't expect too much to take place here. And so anything, you want to be very careful in any longs that you're in, but I will be adding to my longs. Matter of fact, I was in 9 longs yesterday. I did stop out a few of them for a loss already today. I re-entered some of those, and I have my hedge still in place, and I will add to my hedges if we do break down, so I'm net to the short side. However, if we break out, I will unload my hedges. I already have my stop losses in place for those, and I will add to my long positions and hopefully get a nice little leg here. But until we break that trend line and the 100-day moving average, it's anybody's guess what will happen. So you just got to keep your ears and eyes peeled and see what's actually taking place out there using technical analysis. Tonight at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, that's 5:30 Pacific. Join us tonight. I want to talk to you about mentoring. Both Matador and myself want to talk to you about what it is that we're doing this month for mentoring. So if you'd like to know more about that, just go to meetthementors.com. Sign up. We'll get you a private invitation, and you can just hear more about it. Take care and safe trading.